Hello, this is Olivier coming up with a new video. Last weekend I spent 2 amazing days in Charlotte. The first day was a Saturday. I had the chance to visit Dillon by Noble Record. It was my second time by Dillon. I visited him in 2019 when he opened the shop, and I was not able to make it for the 5-year anniversary, which was 1 week before, but again, I made it a week later, and that was really great. Dillon is such a great guy, such an amazing guy. I was first a bit nervous, saying, yeah, if I come 1 week after the 5th anniversary, maybe most of the grails and the great stuff he has will have been sold, and he probably sold a lot during his anniversary, but there were still some grails left on the Holy Moly wall, and I went for it, right? So in this video, you will see a few records. I will start with the Noble Record specials, or the exclusive versions that he's doing each month for some time. And look, Dillon has some amazing tastes. He has always good connections, and he's reissuing, or he's doing some partnership with some labels, right, to reissue some records and to do some exclusive. So, and the first one, that's the exclusive from the month of October, which I typically buy and order and get delivered, but as I was there, I just picked them up. So the first one is Mammoth, which is a southern rock band from Florida, and the album is from 1981. It's a great album, super difficult to find as an original, so I was really happy to see Dillon coming up with an exclusive on this one. Next one is US hard rock trio Rocket, Doc Rocket, from the album, which is from 1971. I think as well it's their only, or maybe they did a second album. Yeah, they did a second album, that's the first one. The second album was some years later, maybe towards the end of the 70s. And look, again, a great reissue. Comes with a booklet inside, and with some explanations and some about the story of the band and some nice pictures. Really love that album, great album, and really nice reissue. Then, as I was there, as well as Noble Record has, Dillon has his own label since some time now. He already issued one album from Underground Fire, which is a really great album, and if you don't have it, I really recommend you to check it online. You can buy it in his shop. And he's working on some reissues for some over albums, and he has not done them so far, but he had some test pressing in the shop, and I went for 3 of them. The first one is YDAA Urfa. I think I hope I pronounce it right, with the album Boris. And YDAA Urfa is a prog rock band from, and the album is from 1975. It's a band from Indiana. So yeah, I really like the way that Dillon did his test pressing, right? Because he has this sticker here, which says promotional copy not for sale. He has the strip as well, which you can find sometimes on the radio stations record. And it's such great test pressing, because typically test pressing are not coming with any cover or nothing on it, right? So it's much nicer than a regular test pressing, I would say. I believe from what I have seen, he did 50 test pressing of each, and again I was able to grab that one, which again, I didn't know the band. I knew it, or I heard about from Dillon online. I checked it as well online. It's an amazing prog rock band, and the originals are almost, I guess, impossible to find. They go for several $1000s, right? So really great that Dillon will reissue his album soon. Another one, which is George Brigman, and the album Jungle Rot. I mean, same story, I think, really difficult to find. The album is from 1975. It's a rock guitarist from Baltimore, and it's more on the prog rock side, but a bit as well with some punk touch. And I think You know, some great song like Jungle Rot, DMT, I Feel Alright. It reminds me a bit about the Stooges, right? So I really love it. It's a really great album. And again, same story, right? It's a test pressing, and you have again the white strip, the radio strip, kind of the promotional copy thing, and again the picture of the album, which will be issued, I guess, in the next months. I think this one, I believe, is the next one that that will be issued after Underground Fire, and it's Drywater with their album Southpaw from 1974, and that's a fantastic 70s hard rock band from Charlotte, North Carolina. I was really amazed and happy to be able to get this one. Thanks to Dillon, I listened to it online several times, and I really love that album. It's a great, fantastic album, and I'm really looking forward for the first reissue, or the official reissue, which is coming out, because that's the test pressing. And again, in all these cases, I mean, I got the test pressing, but I will definitely go as well for the reissue once Noble record label will put them out. Next one, I didn't know the band, and that was a recommendation from Dillon. It's Womb, which is a California psych band from San Francisco. The album is from 1969. I think it's their, that's the self-titled album. They did 2 albums, I believe. It's a female fronted band. So you have as well the inserts inside. And yeah, psychedelic band, great band. You feel a bit the San Francisco vibe from the late 60s, right, in this album. But really good one. The other one was as well a recommendation from Dillon, and it's Michael James and the album Runaway World. So Michael James, it's a great album. It's acid rock, psychedelic rock, space rock, from 1978. It's a self-released album, right? There is not on a label. And Dillon had this copy which was sealed, so I cracked it off and I listened to it. I mean, it's a fantastic album. So Dillon, if you watch this video, thank you very much for these recommendations, because I never heard about Michael James before, and I was really amazed about this album. Really loved it. Next one, it's another psych album from the San Francisco area with Salvation. Salvation, it's their first album, debut album from 1968. I had this album on my want list for a while. It comes on the ABC record label, and I was pleased to find a copy in great condition by Noble Record, right? So really nice album, psychedelic album, and again, really the sound, yeah, I mean, San Francisco psychedelic bands from the late 60s had a special sound in my view, and that's a bit in the same vein. Next one, now I'm coming to, what Dillon calls the Holy Moly wall. That was my first pick on the Holy Moly wall, and it's a Scandinavian Danish band, Hurdy-Gurdy. I have already this album as a reissue, and that's an original from the Netherlands. Comes on the CBS label. A really fantastic 70s hard rock band. I really love it, and I was really pleased to find this original by Noble Record, and I definitely grabbed it. The next one, I didn't know the band. I knew it from Dillon, watching his video, because he was showing this record in one of his videos some months ago, and it's a band. If I tell you the band, everybody will know, Big Brother, but it's not the Big Brother that everybody knows. It's a different Big Brother. It's the Big Brother from Ernie Joseph. It's the name of the lead guitarist and singer. And yeah, this band is from Santa Barbara, California, and the album is from 1970. It's kind of acid rock, blues rock, some psych. I mean, it's a fantastic album, and it comes on this nice all-American label. So really pleased that I was able to grab this one on the Holy Moly wall. It's a fantastic album. I really love it. So thank you very much, Dillon, for that recommendation as well. Last but not least, that was the Grail. I think, look, when I've seen, Dillon doing some videos for the preparation of his 5th anniversary, he mentioned that he was gonna sell 2 copies of the debut album from the Litter, Distortions. And, that's an album which I was looking for quite some time, and I say, look, I cannot make it for the 5th anniversary, and most probably when I will come, the record will be gone. So he had 2 copies, and guess what? I arrived in the shop. I immediately see behind the counter, so that was not on the Holy Moly wall, it was just behind the counter. I saw the record on the wall, and I immediately said to Dillon, look, put it on the side, I will take it. And here it is, the Litter Distortions, which is the debut album from the Litter. Fantastic album, super, great, super difficult, I believe, as well to find. It comes on this Warwick Productions label. And again, the Litters, I mean, most of you will know the Litter. It's a psychedelic garage rock band from 1967 from Minneapolis, and that's the cover. So that's my Holy Grail. I think the 2 others as well, I would say Hurdy-Gurdy and Big Brother, but again, there were some really great finds. I really loved all the records I bought, and I was again really pleased to be able as well to get these test pressing from Noble Record label, and I'm really looking forward as well for them to reissue all the records in the next months. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, I would appreciate a thumb up, and all comments are always welcome, and I'm looking forward to see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Take care.